What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy AshTheMAn. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we're going to be talking about Demon Slayer episode 5. Now in this episode, we continue off where Tanjiro is in his final selection to become a Demon Slayer. And in this scene, he's going against a few demons. Now, if you pick up our last episode, he was able to pretty much beat the demon with all the hands and everything, which is kind of interesting because they had like a little flashback at the beginning of the episode, but it's not really something big. It just kind of like builds up the moment. But however, when he killed these three demons, before he could like actually like kill them, he was trying to ask them like how to become human again, so he can try to restore his sister humanity. But however, they didn't react. They were so bloodless that I don't think they would be able to react to his voice of words. So he was able to defend them off and was able to reach the purple trees, in which was like a sign for him finishing the last section of him becoming a demon slayer. Now, upon his arrival, there was about 20 people who started, but only 4 finished for what we seen in the scene. So after the 4 is finished, they was granted to know that they started off at the lowest rank and that they pretty much had to select an ore so that they would be able to create a sword with. Now, Tanjiro was able to create his first due to his sense of smell sensitivity. So yeah, very interesting. Now with this, it takes up to 15 days for the sword to be created. So he got some time to relax. He was able to see that his sister was able to wake up from her long sleep. So it was very interesting to see that. So after that, you were able to see a mysterious fellow who says that there are 5 new children. Now, if it relates to the 4 to survive, it's a couple of things that comes up here. It's either dude finish after Tanjiro and and the other 3 people with him, which the first 4, or he finished first before Tanjiro and they were able to get him out the way fast, because the exam take a whole 7 days. So that means that he could have finished any time between then, and we don't know what date that Tanjiro actually finished on. So yeah, that's something to throw in there. Now, Tanjiro, he basically is definitely turning into something interesting. But let me go ahead and continue with this. Now, when he received his sword for the mysterious blacksmith or whatever, he has to draw his sword to see what color does it change to, and his color of his sword changed to pitch black. So that's kind of interesting. They say they don't see that too often, so maybe his sword turning pitch black has to do with something demonic or anything like that, or maybe it's a sign of like unlocked potential. I don't know, but it definitely interests me due to hearing them say that, hey, look, your sword is pitch black. But let's take it back a few steps here, because before the blacksmith appeared, he had a talk with his sensei about what was going on and how certain demons operate. He said there are certain demons that are able to use like black spells or whatever, so I guess demons is going to have like different characteristics. It's something that they really need to capitalize on, because it would seem like if there's demons, of course they will use any means to try to stay alive or try to continue to devour. So them acquiring different ways of like defending themselves, it's going to come around. So I don't think that's that. But however, his crow actually traveled to him and informed him that he got his first mission, which he has to go to a village where young girls are disappearing. So he has to slay a demon, and that will be his first official mission, which I think they're going to like try to put that into an arc, which is definitely going to be great, because we got the intro down. We see him like stepping in the right way of him becoming a demon slayer. So now I think that's going on the right track. So overall, the episode was very good. Combat was good. Character interaction stands out on top, because you was able to find out a little bit more about people, and also seeing how Tanjiro actually developed and going forward as a newly formed demon slayer. Soaking up all this information is definitely bringing a lot of attention to the series, and I hope they keep on going with the outcome that they have been going with, because honestly, I'm on board with it. Let's go ahead and get it cracking with this whole series. So I want to thank you guys for listening to my review, highlights of this episode. I will be tuning in for to see the next episode of Black Clover, Rising of the Shield Hero, and I'm still gonna do my review for uh, the grandchild of the Wiseman. I'm probably gonna do the next episode because I just want to kind of like still look at the episodes and to determine if it's going to be something as good as these ones that I am reviewing. So yeah, but again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will be doing some live stream of Days Gone, and Catch Them Hands editions tomorrow will be MK11, so that's going to start around like 8 or 9, so definitely tune in for that. Other than that, AshTheMAn out. Peace.